So I'm out here on my first solo camping trip, and I've almost finished setting up my tent. Got my backpacking meal. I've decided that this weekend I'm going to be a YouTuber, even though the video might never get edited. It might just get uploaded into my computer for me to find a few months later. I've already tried my first bite of this. It's still pretty hot. But this is also my first backpacking meal. Lauren picked it out for me. Yellow, let's see what it says. Yellow curry with chicken and rice. We went to Bass Pro Shop last week when I was hanging out with Yetzi and Lauren. Yetzi picked out spaghetti or lasagna, and Lauren picked out this, and then I picked this of the two. It was really good. My first bite had like a pea in it. It was a little crunchy, but honestly, it was like 10 out of 10. It's really good. So I have no plan for this weekend. That's not true. My name is Hannah Mahoney, so I always have a plan. But I'm here at the dispersed camping area. Forgot that I still have service here. I can still see many city lights, but I can see the stars too. So I'm gonna finish setting up my tent, change into my warmer clothes, look at the stars for a bit, make no plan, make a little bit of a plan, but no plan for this evening really. But I want to get up early to go get a spot in Joshua Tree for tomorrow night. Not too early though. I want to be asleep soon. Right now, it is 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna be like in my tent in like half an hour. But honestly, if I'm not, that's fine. It is cold, so. But yeah, I want to be asleep hopefully by 9. Wake up at like 7. Get 10 hours of sleep. I don't know. I'm not making any plans because there's really no need to make plans. Because it's just me. It's just me in the desert. Me and Jesus in the desert. With my chacos and my curry rice. So life is good. I'm excited for this weekend. Well, I'm gonna turn this light off now because I can't really see anything in the light, so I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. Good morning. I just slept through my first night. I'm going for a little sunrise hike to try to warm up a little bit. I slept, pretty average for camping. I decided this hike would be in my chacos, so I slept pretty average. I don't know if it was because I was cold or if it was because there was noise, because I went to bed around 9 and like at 11:30 there was like dirt bikers and stuff around this area. And then it started really to get cold like later in the night, but it was good. Hiking up towards these hills, see the sunrise. I woke up. It's just beautiful. Mountains that way. Can start to see the sun on them. And then my little campsite's over there. I'll show you in a second, but just the beautiful desert. So I'm really happy to be here. I've always wanted to hike in the morning up this hill every time I come out, and I'm always like so tired or I don't want to go without someone. So I'm going right now because there's no one to go with. It's just me hiking up this little dirt path to warm my body up, and I'll go back to camp, probably make some hot chocolate, try to make oatmeal, and pack up so I could head into the park. I just love this place. I hiked up a little hill. I don't even know if you could see my car and my tent way down there, but the sun is slowly coming up. Found a good spot where I can see the sun on the mountains, and then behind me and watch the sun rise over these little hills. This place is really cool because you can kind of see the entirety of the
dispersed camping area. There's people over there who were camping kind of the closest to me down there last night. There's a lot of people out right now at this time of year in November. There's another little trailer over there, but most people, looks like there's a caravan down there with a bunch of rigs, and then I see some vans and some trailers, some RVs, just kind of dispersed throughout this dispersed camping area. While I'm up here, I can more see that area that I normally go to. It's right down here. I just wanted to get in and get parked and set up last night, so I ended up over there next to the first campfire I saw. But there's a bunch of little campfires and spots over here, just between these two like road ridges. There's a road ridge up there and then one down here as well. That's where I normally go, but last night our spot worked pretty well, especially since I didn't really want to set up a campfire. I just wanted to kind of get to bed so that I could be up early this morning. So I didn't end up staying up on the hill to watch the sunrise because I got impatient, and I walked back down to my tent, but right as I got here, the sun came through this crevice, but I was standing up over there, so I still don't think it would be up. But now the valley is almost entirely sunny. So I'm gonna make some hot chocolate and start taking down my tent. But before we do that, let me do a little tour. So here's my site for the night. Very simple. We've got Susie, the adventure mobile, the campfire I did not use, and my tent. I ended up using my outdoor blanket as like a little porch. This is where I spilled water and it ended up freezing, so I've got a little ice crystal from last night. Here's my tent. I didn't end up staking it down just because the like dirt bikers and like off-roaders come through here, so the ground is like rock solid. This is my tent. Got it off of Amazon for about $100. But what's really fun is what's inside. So, this is my little car blanket. I put it in my sleeping bag to snuggle with, and then later in the night I ended up opening it up in my sleeping bag because it got cold. So let me pin this and then I'll give a better shot. Alright, this is my Nemo sleeping bag that I saved up for a long time to get. It's a long, I believe. Or no, it's not a long, but it's a wide because I am a side sleeper. Like I said, I have my car blanket, some books over there, my little Bible study bag. This is, I had this water bottle. I filled it up with some boiling water right before I went to sleep, and I put it at the end of my sleeping bag for my feet, and that actually was like such a game changer. I was so thankful for that. Under my sleeping bag, I have my Tensor sleeping pad, and then I have a yoga mat to for some extra insulation, but also to protect this from like the hard and rocky ground. Then I have my little camp pillow I got from Amazon. Yeah, and that's my sleep setup. The next like upgrade is to get a backpacking foldable like closed foam sleeping pad to go under the tensor, so that the setup is like good for backpacking as well. But I'm gonna pack it all up, make some hot chocolate, get some gas, and then head into Joshua Tree. Okay, so I'm all packed up. I didn't end up getting my hot chocolate or my oatmeal because I made the mistake of leaving my mini stove attached to the propane. So I think that used up the propane. Also, my lighter's not working. So I saw a Big 5 coming in, so I'm gonna see if I can go there because I need propane for my big stove, propane for my little stove, and I also need a lighter. And then this thing's about to die because I thought it had better battery life than that. So I need to get a USB-C to charge up the GoPro. Besides that, we are going to hit the store, hit the park. Okay, so I managed to get a camping site. Not really. There's no camping sites open at Hidden Valley, so I asked these guys if I could crash their party, and so set my stuff up there and parked my car at the lot nearby. I don't know if I can park here overnight, but I don't really have any option because I've already set up all my gear over there. So I realized I was getting a little lightheaded because I haven't drank water this morning or eat breakfast, so I got my banana and peanut butter a wrap, which is big win for me because I didn't used to like peanut butter. It's pretty windy, so hopefully all my gear is still there when I get back. Right now I'm gonna route myself to Lost Horse Loop. I'm gonna go up the peak there. I think it's about 6 miles. And then we'll come back and see what's next. So I've come about 4.5 miles on this trail now. We're a little over halfway there. The view is just expansive. I've ran into some hikers on the way, so that's been fun talking to people. There's a group of young people that are from Chicago here after a work trip, so got to talk to them. We keep passing each other because they keep stopping and I keep hiking slower than them, which I am completely fine with. But yeah, it's an absolutely stunning day. The weather is just perfect. Hiking in short sleeves, but I've considered putting on my light layer a couple times because of the wind, but I haven't. But yeah, I just hiked up from over there in the distance. I can see a person down there. But yeah, it's just been a beautiful day. You know, ups and downs of hiking, but overall really good. Okay, so I made it to the top of Lost Horse Mountain, it's called, and I found a little cache. It's like a peak cache. So I'm gonna sign it and then show the
panorama 360 view. I signed the log. It says, first time solo camping, thankful for the beauty of this place. Got the cache right here. There. That one goes there. And then this rock sits on top. Here is a panorama of the peak. You see the mountains over there, covered in clouds. The desert this way. Oh, it's just incredible. So I am back in my tent. I realized as I wanted to settle in for the night that it's only 5:40. I ate dinner, I heated up water bottles for the sleeping bag bottom, and I made hot chocolate, and I was like, okay, it's cold outside and windy, so I decided to come in. I brought the pumpkin bread over to the guys. They invited me to stay, but I am cold and tired. Oh, my keys are up there so I wouldn't lose them. But yeah, it was a good day. Definitely really tired and cold when I got back, but good. So got all set up. I'm warm right now, so that's good. Hopefully it stays warm and not too loud and windy for the rest of the night. But yeah, it's been a good day, a reflective day. But yeah, I'm gonna spend some time just like reading the Bible and prayer journaling right now. So I got up to go to the bathroom last night around 6. I realized it was only 6 and I wasn't actually that tired. So I laid out and looked at the stars for a bit because I hadn't really given myself the chance to do that. And then I ended up joining the guys for an hour or two. So that was cool. Getting to know them, just chatting, hanging out by the fire, looking at the stars. I'm just enjoying myself so much. I am finishing up my peanut butter and banana wrap, which is like a testimony in itself because my whole childhood, high school years did not like bananas, but here I am really enjoying this. Just a small part of my health journey is learning to like foods that I did not used to like. So right now I'm all packed up, and I'm gonna go on a little 1-mile hike around Hidden Valley, and then I'm going to hit the road. Another fun thing this morning, a new couple kind of joined the crew, and I got to just hang out and talk with them, especially the girl Italia. So yeah, ended up getting her phone number, and it's just been sweet to have the courage to talk to new people, and to push myself in that way. But yeah, it's been a really good trip. I don't want to leave. The weather has just been like fantastic. So I'm gonna go on my little hike, and yes. Excuse me. I think it's always the most beautiful trails that are the most popular. Granted, this one is also only 1 mile, so it is the most accessible as well. But the rocks here are just absolutely incredible. I mean, even just this one rock in itself is just incredible to look at. But then you see just all of these huge piles of boulders. And I'm sure the wind is making it nearly impossible for me to be heard, but this place is beautiful. absolutely gorgeous. So I ended up doing a wee bit of scrambling because with all of these rocks around
and all of these people to see if I fall, who's there to say that I can't climb them? There's some climbers top roping down there. Oh, that's just beautiful. But I mean, pretty simple ascent. I could probably even descent with GoPro in hand. Just my happy place. The rocks. It's a good time. It's a good day in the neighborhood. Oh. Up. To come down.
Life is good.
I just saw a little chipmunk. I wanted to get a video. There it is. One of my goals when I get outside, it's always to see some wildlife. And yesterday I saw some quail, like 5 or 6 of them. This morning there was a big coyote crossing through the campsite when I was coming back from the bathroom. And then there's quite a few little desert chipmunks around. So I just finished hiking Hidden Valley, and I've just been thinking, this place, Joshua Tree, always leaves me wanting more. As I hiked that loop, it was my first time doing it, and I was like, I want to climb all these rocks, I want to do all these boulders, I want to explore, and there's just so much to see here and to experience. As I hung out with those guys last night, they were rock climbers, and I'm like, okay, well, how do I get into rock climbing? How do I find people who have the gear or who want to take me, a novice, under their wing? So yeah, I want to go rock climbing now, and I'm even staring off into the distance at some people just top roping and just probably having the time of their lives. This is my 5th time coming, and it certainly will not be my last.